pick.
I see a hero caught.
The kill on the support as well, so Arjit a little bit happier thanks to that. As mid lane, we do see Moon taking a lot of harass. He's forced a Spirit Siphon to creep just to sustain himself. This could be a kill with the Shadow Strike.
Oh, he's got a Fairy Fire. I mean, Bryle's also very, very low. Bryle has to blink up to the high ground now, getting the kill. I mean, Moon, he was ripped.
Forev. Bounty runes coming up here, and Forev with a bottle would love to find those.
It's keeping the pressure on Pilot and KP so that they cannot get to the rune before he's able to do so. They're heading over, but there's too many sticky napalm stacks upon them. As J.Storm, they'll be able to take the bounty runes, and Bryle again in the... It's giving Febby a bit of a run around here. Febby can't quite find the kill. Pi, he's on the low ground. March goes for the TP out. There's no high ground vision. March, oh, he's not going to get away though. Febby is able to get up to give that vision just in time for Pi to find the kill. Back down bottom, Fizz going to get the rotation on. Rolls forward, sets up for the lasso as they drag back KP into the flames as the Slardar burns. Further.
Yeah, the Oracle's game has just become sit behind the Death Prophet, and that means this small thing's not getting the help he needs up top, so he's struggling to farm, getting very low in fact as well. Needs to be a little bit careful. Going aggressive will find the Lion kill, nicely set up by the ET.
See bottom, Moon, he is going to rotate down here with the Exorcism of Forev. Still got the Firefly going. He will go for the TP out back towards that bottom tower. So not only is he going to get himself away from the Exorcism, he's going to be able to keep himself alive and hold the tower. KP falling low. Fear, can he find the kick? He shoots, he scores. Fear gets the kill on KP. Moon will be able to find Bryle after Bryle has already used the blink to get into position. So Moon does get a pretty big kill.
Advantage of it on the Queen of Pain, and well, a bit of a new item build coming out, so.
See up top, J.Storm, ready to dive in with that boost of travel. Forev's got the movement speed to easily get in and on top of the Elder Titan as Febby falls. He also gets some damage here onto Arjit. Arjit does turn into the bat himself, starts to turn with the own Firefly. Some fire on fire action as everything's in flames here in this top.
For these early game items and you're ready to fight but no one in your team is, you just feel like, well, why'd I buy this? And that's where Midas, you're playing from behind, you're going to be looking to catch up as a team. He's going to hit item timings now that sync up with the rest of his team.
Looking at some of the item decisions. Oh, a bit of deny there in fact, Bryle. Just have to blink out. Fear's going to roll forward and be able to hold Arjit back a little bit.
Only the 2 points in the rage, so doesn't quite have that maximum kill potential. Still gets decent attack speed out of the rage, but the level 4 rage is really what you want before you go for those infest ganks.
March this time does get nuked down by Pilot.
Promise sitting behind her.
Stomp will catch out Fear. Still though, they had to be careful on Mineski. Another spell to allow Febby to back off. He'll drop down the Earth Splitter, trying to stop them from chasing, but already they managed to get in onto Pi. They'll drag him back. Pi does have the false promise. They have got ways to cancel the TP though, as Pi will be left behind. Arjit will be able to pick off March elsewhere on the map. So 1 for 1 on the ports. That was, of course, Mineski's use of the Exorcism, and as you say, J.Storm more than able to successfully defend the tower. Now, in fact, the Death Prophet in trouble. Pilot Eye is not around, of course, he's dead. So there isn't that defensive potential from the supports. They cannot save sort of that utility build that we're seeing other mids do, not necessarily Quops, but he's got the rod into the mech, which is what he's going to be looking towards building next. Breeze will be very nice to remove these silences such as that from the Death Prophet. And talking about the DP, she's getting gone on in the mid lane. And once again, Moon dying here to the aggression of J.Storm. They've got the slow onto Febby. Febby's heading up to the high ground, does have Arjit by his side, but Fear rolls in. Febby does get the stomp off onto the two of them. And with Arjit here, they can look to take some of these kills. The Earth Splitter is out upon them. Bryle has got the blink available, but they have lost Fear.
Mind on, because once you're falling behind, it means you're just squishing a team fight. It's a little bit more okay because of the existence of Oracle. Oh, Blink Dagger revealed. They're going to catch KP.
March trying to get some mana built up as he'll sucks it out of the starter, but Febby's there with the stomp off onto March. March surrounded by the two of them. In fact, March is going to be the first to pop. They do get the kill onto KP, and with Boo rotating in, Open Wound slowing down Febby, they'll take the trade 2-for-1 J.Storm.
A little bit better, and also getting a lot of kills as well for him and his team.
So top for Ebb. He's hunting a Moon. Poor old Moon found out again, and Moon being the one to claim the kill.
Scale, so he needs to scale in a way that matches up against all of J.Storm's heroes, rather than, you know, the E-Blade build is about picking off supports. He needs to do more than pick off supports as this game goes on.
Now let's see down bottom, Mineski. Do have the five of them here. They're trying to fight into J.Storm, but it's around the shrine, and already they've got the lasso, controlling of the Death Prophet. Can they kill him back the bat in time? They can. They've managed to kill off the Bat Rider. Mineski now chasing for more. They get the jump forward, stun from March, holds back three of them. Let's see if they can dive past the tower and go for March with the jump forward from Arjit. Nice styling. As he goes in, changes in the middle lane. But he's dragging them back past the tier 2 tower, so it's a bit of a deep position for them to try and get to. March on the side though. Look at the Hex opening onto Pylite Eye. They'll find the Oracle. As Pi will fall, that's something. Still moves, staying inside for Rev. TP's coming back as Mineski are being able to find quite a bit from the half of J.Storm's map, but KP pays with his life for it.
Yeah, they're just trying to farm, and the way to play this game through Mineski, you have to be a bit more efficient. You know, farm as much as the map as possible and try to take a fight.
They're going to get the catch on the Febby though, but Febby is going to be saved by the false promise. RJ is going to jump forward, waveform back, as he's now got to be careful as on the backlines already. They're on the high ground as this Bat Rider for Rev, causing chaos, meaning that the rest of Mineski's been pushed back away from Moon. Moon gets fingered, held in place. Moon, he's on top of it, stunned from March. Sonic Wave on the three of them comes out as that's Moon burst out of the fight. Febby, can he get the Echo Stomp off in time? He can. Fear's falling low. Fear gets the silence out. Febby's trying to TP away, but he won't escape. Bryle blinks up, takes down a third, and now Arjit, he's left alone. Moo Bryle beating down upon him. Fear kicks up a stone from the low ground, 4 dead on Mineski.
Wow. That he's going to be in fantastic spot. He's going to be unkillable really with this.
You know, it's still that element of J.Storm. They want to end the game sooner than later. They don't want to leave a window of opportunity for Arjit to get that incredible point of farmers in the jungle. Moo already finding the opportunity to go on to Pylite Eye, forcing Pylite Eye to false promise himself. They'll chase down the Oracle at the same time. They've got the grab onto KP. Forevsin with the lasso, dragging back the Slana. KP's popped the BKB. Sonic Wave is totally whiffed, but it may not matter as KP is falling low. Actually, it looks like it might matter, bro. He can't. Oh, he's got the Rod of Atos. That'll do it. Now holds down KP, and hey, he didn't need to hit that Sonic Wave anyway. Buybacks coming out from both teams, as we'll see Pylite Eye and March return to the fray, and March does die back actually, and as Arjit's able to burst him down, gets in over to the half of the map of J.Storm. That will be a dieback online, so a little scrappy here overall from J.Storm, but still holding the lead, now ready to go back in. Fear picks up Moo inside him, and Moo's been found. Will self-heals himself up into the air, but they surround him. The Death Prophet in trouble. He needs someone to save him right now. Is it going to happen with the Siphon as it is, as Moon? He is still alive this time around. Can Moon finish him off? Moo's been rooted. Has to try and get out of it, but they're chasing. The Siphon slowing him down. If they lose Moo here, this is going to be a huge kill for Mineski. He's got the rage back up to dodge the adaptive strike. Still continue to toggle his way out and has the movement speed to escape.
He just was losing the Aegis as well. If they'd been able to chase him down, gets gone on by the morphed Lifestealer. He's just straight up dead because he can't deal with the magic immunity. And as a result, Arjit doesn't even need to prioritize BKB this game because of that morph.
There, he's looking for the setup. He's able to close the gap and allow for the jump in front for Ed. They get him with the lasso, and that's going to be Moon dead. There's going to be at the same time Arjit trying to turn. Zips him with a waveform, pops the rage and turns into Fear, beats him down on the Earth Spirit. Sonic Wave from Bryle will clear off the kill on Pylite Eye before he's able to TP away. So there's 2 dead on Mineski without Pipe.
See, Mineski feel like they may be able to make a play here. They smoke up from the high ground. Don't know if they meant to smoke the Morphling as well with them. They may have wanted to show him so that he can just push out some lanes, but even so, this could catch J.Storm by surprise.
He's blinked into this.
No.
They've got the jump force straight away. They get the crush off. Can Brile get himself away from this one? He has got the grease ready to pop, but the bashes come out. Brile is dead. At the same time, they'll jump in on the backlines, get Pilot Eye. It's 1-for-1 at the moment. RG is able to burst down Marge. The Shadow Strike dagger is out onto RG, but he turns into the Life Stealer. Silence onto Brile. They're chasing down this quad. Brile, he brought back for this, and he's going to die. That's a die back on the Queen of Pain. Mineski.
Which is a decent chunk of gold. About a 400 gold per bounty rune, so 1600 gold picked up for J.Storm.
KP setting up for another catch. There's the follow-up from Febby. Spurring the stomps down onto Marge, but they're going to jump in with Forever. They're going to try and do their best to protect the line, as it seems. Elsewhere, Mood does kill off Pilot Die, and with that play from Forever, March will be able to get out of there. It's back towards mid lane, Arjit. He's able to waveform away, has the Firefly as well to help himself escape, and he's got a lot of...
Split push is going to force him back, and that's what Fear's done. He almost gets the tier 3 tower, and... Wait, no, they cancel their TPs. They're going to stick it in mid lane. Okay. Just being used to buy time here. Having Sonic Wave on a 35-second cooldown.
He will be caught out on the retreat.
You're actually smoked up, so while J.Storm have vision, they may get caught by surprise.
Yeah, the smoke's going to dispel, so they know the Brile's around. Brile will be able to blink away. Archie goes in, does get immediately silenced, but he's got the Manta Smoke Dial to remove it. Turns to the Life Stealer, has the Rage ready to go now, turns back towards Brile. Brile is going to be forced to blink out. They do jump in with Ferret, but Ferret's been corrosive. Hasty taking a lot of physical damage as they waveform forward on the Morphling. Up to the high ground, KP goes, gets the bash off onto the Batrider. That's Ferret dead. Greaves to remove the silence. Brile able to blink away. Blink out. And Brile does try and go. Oh, he actually finds him here. He's able to read the movement and get him on the angle that he was trying to escape up the river, and Brile will be able to set up for the kill on game. I mean, sure, the probability still sitting 70% in J.Storm's favor, but...
That's not, like, super convincing.
No.
Considering the state of this game right now.
KP, he's going to run straight into this. Immediately there's a reaction, and the finger's out. That's KP dead. He tried to go in for the initiation, but J.Storm were quick to react with Forever jumping in with their lasso. And now looks for more J.Storm, and Mineski's ready to react. They have the Exorcism down, moving in onto Fear. Fear will fall. So this is the Ghost expended. So Mineski can get more. KP also buying back to look to make a further play.
Fear has buyback as well, so if he sees Mineski go into the Roshan pit, he may want to use this to contest it. Not sure if you want to give up this Roshan. This is Rosh number 3. A refresher shot on Death Prophet would be amazing this game.
Let's see. There's the buyback from Fear.
He's too late to buy back.
Nobody's going to get into the pit to contest it. Mineski get a free Roshan. Cheese picked up for the... He is absolutely in a state now where he can carry this to a victory for Mineski.
Yep. There is...
Fun pie. Arjit, he is going to try and make them pay for it. So look towards Moo. Chasing down Forever as well. The BKB on the back, about to wear off. Brile goes for the Sonic Wave onto 3 of them, but has to blink back. KP, he's up onto the high ground though, and in fact with the head ghost stop from Febby, they've caught the 2 of them. The Earth Spirit is down as well. Brile, BKBs, blinks away. But Mineski, they're going to be sure to try and chase this down. See if they can get on top of him, but Brile has to blink back up.
Moon's trying to hold on to this refresher shot. A double ultimate would be so much better than using it right now.
I mean, of course, with just Arjit's right-click, they can take the tower. It's very, very quickly. Jumping's going to be attempted from Forever, but in fact, KP comes in with a counterplay. BKB's out from Forever. Arjit, he heads forward. He's beating down onto the battle over. Already on the back lines. They've lost the Lion. Marge dead for 70 seconds. He is dead without buyback. Moon sticking down low. He's got the false promise from Pilot either, and that's going to allow Moon to start charging straight back in. Echo Storm catching out Brile. Brile's going to try and keep himself alive. Up in the air he goes. Pops the BKB. Gets the Sonic Wave out to Moon, but Moon's healed back up by the false promise. Moon's going to be fine. Mineski still all alive outside of the base.
Oh, they've got a defender, looks like. Big creep wave coming in. That was going to get at least a range Rax, and unfortunately, Mineski would have loved to hang around and fight.
Yeah, he's still trying to poke at Febby.
They know that Mineski are a bit split up here.
They do manage to shut down the Slardar with the Nullifier from Moo. Moo also able to clean up Febby. Arjit now, he's sort of on his own. The lasso there holding him down. He has got an Aegis. And there is... Oh, no. Busy traveling, but the creep's going to get killed off. He's not going to be able to get into help Arjit. Arjit, can he play his way around? He's against 4 heroes here. He's nullified Sonic Wave. The Spirit Vessel down upon him as well means that there's no way for Arjit to escape.
The way they took that fight and had Death Prophet TP top, and then they get caught retreating. That's stuff you just don't expect out of these pro teams.
Oh, and now they're into the base, jumping in onto Moon. Moon, He's got to try and survive here, but Fear's on top of Febby. Febby forces back. Mineski backing up now. Arjit is it. He's buying back into the game. They'll turn with the silence onto Fear. Fear getting echo stopped by Febby. He's down and dead. Jump forward again for Rev. He's got the lasso. The control there. They're starting away from Brawl onto the two of them. The Eon Disc keeps Moon alive. Arjit, he's able to pop the Satanic heal back up to full. Brawl, BKB pop. Echo Stomp's going to catch him in place. Brawl is slept. March, he will fall as there's a double kill for Moon. Brawl, can he escape from this? One more blink out. He has that valuable cargo. He's got Moo inside him. They have to get out these two cores. Another blink from Brawl goes for the TP and he will make it out in the trees.
Oh, that was so close. If they lose the Queen at
Pylai die.
Yeah. Importantly, there's a slight buyback advantage for J.Storm. Their two carries have buyback while Mineski have it on just one.
He's going to look for the backlines. Gets the jump in. They manage to find out Febby. Jump forward as well, but the false promise is there. It's going to be used on Febby to save him. Pylai die will fall. They manage to get Arjit as well. Arjit's dead without buyback for 2 minutes. J.Storm finally the big kills. They'll get a third move with the double kill onto Febby as Febby will fall. Run, little piggy, run. There's no escape for Moon as he's surrounded as well. The Eon Disc will get procced. He's got a fair bit of movement speed, but they'll chase him to the end of the earth here as J.Storm looking to team wipe Mineski, and they'll get it. Everybody dead on Mineski. Only Moon with a buyback available. He'll use it immediately. Actually, TP's toward the mid weapon for Rev. He's there with the reaction. He'll box.
They burst down the Morphling. March heard me saying, oh, you know, there's not much a Lion can do in a teamfight compared to Oracle. He's like, watch this. Blink Hex. He gets the lockdown they need on the Morphling. Morphling doesn't get the false promise. It's the way that we saw J.Storm win all those early game fights.
And Moon, he'll try one last ditch attempt. He bought a refresher off to pop another exorcism. He'll head in. He's trying to keep them off the edge, but J.Storm focusing. GG is called. And in a long one, J.Storm are finally able to shut it down.
Mid. Screw it. You can do that too.
Team pick.
Well,
Shadow Fiend is the banner coming out.
Forward to stand close to the creep wavers.
Yeah. Tried to run at him to punish him, but he was in a good enough position. It's really this kind of cat and mouse game where four of us going to be constantly trying to use Swashbuckle to get a last hit or two, and then Mineski's going to try to punish.
Moon's actually able to walk down Arjit and gets the 4 hits off. Just even without the disable of the ski adapting to how last game went, they want to make sure that Moon doesn't end up dying time and time again in the early 10 minutes of the match. And this time they're very reactionary and ready to keep him safe if anyone tries to make a play on him. And actually in the river though, Febby gets found out by Brawl and March. They'll look to run him down. They've got the nukes to bring him out. And that'll be Febby dead.
Now he's kind of out of mana. Monkey's been continuously supported here, even with Nature's Prophet coming back into lane. Just feels like a very dangerous lane for everyone to be in. And this double Wraith Band, very aggressive item build coming out of Monkey King to try and punish even further the matchup.
KP up top, just get the run down with the Diabolic Heat to get the stun off onto Farev. That'll be a kill.
Yep. Nice chase.
Monkey King towards the mid. The ult being used in an attempt to find Fear. Piloto's going to TP in, but Fear's already out of there. Now with the wraparound Brawl, he's going to commit with the Exorcism. Has the Siphon, stealing the life of Moon, and that's going to be Moon dead. Piloto has to go for the TP out, will manage to make it away. Brawl taking a fair bit of damage here from the army, but will be able to quickly take them out of it, as that was Mineski trying to make this aggressive play, but Brawl able to ease it with that.
What a fortunate rune. That is so impactful.
Because this was such a big move, and now KP, he's in potential trouble. They're going to pop the Exorcism, and with that, they'll easily have the damage to take him down. That was, with the Invis rune, puts an end to any potential positive outcomes from that play from Mineski, as now, with the Exorcism not only getting the kill onto KP, they'll be able to take a tier 1 tower as well by the looks of it. Mineski, though, they are still trying to fight this.
Leshrac is back in 1 second. He'll be TPing bottom, I imagine.
Farev's got the Rolling Thunder. In fact, he's going to be the one to dive in under the tower. Arjit taking a lot of damage here. He has got the Sleight of Fist to dodge the bounce back with the Rolling Thunder, but with the Wukong's command down, they've lost the Elder Time. They've lost Pilot Eye on the Nature's Prophet. The tower's down. Arjit still trying to poke with the steering change. Farev being focused by KP as he'll run him down with the Diabolic Edict. They'll get a kill, but have been losing that tier 1 tower.
Absolutely.
If you're able to pull off that play.
But that's how Dota works sometimes, and J.Storm are going to be smiling about that one.
Well, try for Moo. They do get the lockdown with the Atos into the stuns. Moo misses the boundless strike as well. That'll be a dead Monkey King.
Yeah, I mean, Mineski understand KP needs to get involved. It was a secondary smoke usage. The one bottom didn't work. This time around, they smoke all the way from bottom to top. And I talked about KP TPing in bottom and not having a slight menace. Now it's going to be 2 apiece. No, 3-1. J.Storm actually able to sneak in the enemy side, so J.Storm get themselves a few more bounty room.
Or Moon. He steps in, but the sentry's down. Fear and Moo prepared.
Oh.
That's Moo. In the trees, I mean, down bottom, you will see the Ember. The two aware of one another mid lane. Forev, he tries to get the Rolling Thunder off to go for Pi, but he can't do so in time.
And focus on just one side of the map while giving up the other side to the other team.
I'm going to see if they can find Pi.
Yep.
Forev rolls in, Pi just goes for straight walk up to the north. Let's go for the Cell Sprout, but the bounce is continuing. Pi ain't getting out.
Duke's the initial roll.
He's just instantly going to be able to get out there in a position where none of the other teammates can get to. Let's move. He's got his eyes on KP. And he's going to jump down. Prowls down the side as well with the Siphon and the Boundless Strike. KP's gone. Can't get a single spell out.
Yep. This Monkey now has all these levels. There's a lot of damage and they're not done.
They're going to find a second. It's Febby. Run down by Forev. 2 kills.
He's able to kill an ET, so there's so many kill threats coming out of the J.Storm side. And they're doing all of this without even having to use Exorcism, so they can make these rotations now to maybe try and focus getting some towers.
Another time down bottom, Pi tries to go for the solo pushing, and he will get quickly
0, 2, and 2. He hasn't really been in the action at all, so to speak. Has the basic medallion into Dragonlance items, does a lot of single target physical damage with this.
They find KP this time. They get the jump out, and on the way back, he's not going to be able to run away from these three. Forev, Brian, and Moo.
And on his own, and Clinks isn't able to fight. Somebody needs like a BKB or something kind of early to go in a fight, it feels like. Until Clinks has that.
They're hunting.
Oh, they clipped him.
They did. They got him with the dust. He's trying his best to run Moon. There's the Boundless Strike from Moo, allowing them to have that little bit of lockdown to buy time for Fear to come in with the telekinesis. Up in the air goes Febby as he'll get sucked down by the Siphon. Tries to get a stomp off, but the silence there as well. J.Storm.
That's really what we're seeing here. Their rotations are absolutely fantastic. They're not overcommitting too many resources anywhere. They're, sending just enough heroes to the right lane to find these.
Not yet. He walks into the river. They didn't expect them to be there. The whole team just collapses onto him.
I mean, the best heroes you have on your team at pushing out lanes, you need to use Leshrac more as a playmaker. Nice dodge by Moo.
Another Yule's up into the air, but KP's going to get surrounded. Jumping at Forev has the Rolling Thunder to lead in onto the Leshrac. Boundless Strike down onto the two of them. That's going to be KP dead. Now with the BKB, Brawl moves on to another. They've got the vision on Moon. Moon bursted down. 2 cores dead on Mineski. And Moo's not done yet. Pounces forward with the Primal Spring. Looks to get on top of Febby. Telekinesis from Fear holds down the Elder Titan as J.Storm continuing to win fight after fight. Forev still alive. Sleight of Fist and Jace does come out, and with the Remnant, Archie will be able to pick up a second. But back deep on the half of Mineski in his games has been ideal. The way that they know if they give Moo this great start, he is absolutely this consistent player they can rely on. Wukong's command's going to get laid down towards the mid. They've got the trap onto KP. Meg's going to be popped, but it's not going to be enough to keep KP safe as KP will fall once again. Another kill for J.Storm, another kill for Moo. As this Monkey King just continues to go from success to success. As silence onto Arjit. Arjit, he's not getting out either, or is he? No, he cannot. More glory for Moo's Monkey King. Forev's also found a catch elsewhere. Rolling Thunder in. They've got vision on Pi. He'll pop down a Sprout. And you get away from this one. A Root's going to be flying his way as well as a Swashbuckle and Moo. He wants the glory and he'll get it. And I mean, I really don't know about this Ember Spirit hero. I feel like we've seen this hero suffer so many times in these games. It feels like one of those heroes that pros are valuing a little more than maybe it's worth. As I can't remember the more recent games, it's just been Ember Spirit losing.
Great glyph. They keep their siege creep alive. They want to go back in. Brile did take a lot of damage though.
Yule's up dodging the Boundless Strike, but Brile's him now committing with the BKB, just forcing Mineski back away from the Raxes. Forev goes in with the Rolling Thunder, bouncing around the three of them. Shield crash and a Swashbuckle down onto Pylai Dive. Forev is falling a little low, starting to tank the towers, but he has that damage resistance from the shield crash. Moo's going to lay down the Wukong's command, secure this area, make sure that they can take this melee Rax away.
It's going to be close.
Moo should have it. The question is if Mineski can make them pay in terms of lives. Moo though, Boundless Strike straight out onto Moon. Moon on the front lines, he's just dead. The Clicks is gone. They'll TP in, they do have to stun fall over. There's the false promise, keeping Moo safe and good to go. They have lost 2 on
silence, or a Death Prophet silence. And he wants to be ready to contest this Roshan, it seems.
Oh, are you? Very lucky that a silence didn't proc there.
Yeah, but KP, he's not going to be so lucky. He gets caught out. Reeves will keep him alive a little bit longer, but it has been a recurring theme of this game that KP, despite...
Yeah, he's got a load of different ways he can build now. I mean, it kind of feels like it doesn't really matter. He's that far ahead as it is.
Oh, for it. He's been caught now. Pushed his luck a little bit too much. They used to the team fight up top, so a good item pickup for him. And if his team do want to push high ground up here, he can TP in.
I see Brawl being focused first, but there's the reaction from Freya. Has the telekinesis onto Moon, drags him down to the low ground. He's been slept up by this stolen Echo Stomp, and Moon, he's dead.
I mean, without Klingsalt, they just lack so much damage here. It makes his high ground defense so much harder. They're pushing high ground 4v5.
With the exorcism they can, and with how strong Moo is. They don't have to feel too scared. A little bit of damage onto Bryle, but he's pretty beefy at the moment, this Death Prophet. Yep. The amount of armor and mischance that he's sporting, they do manage to catch him out with the stun.
Has a cheese though.
And he's getting held in place, but there's the false promise, and now he's back up with the Cypher now onto the two of them, chasing down Febby. On the back though, Arjit will be able to commit with the BKB, get the kill onto March. So they can kill off Brawl. He's back up to full HP. Moo still has the Wukong's command available. They manage to get the root out onto the Ember Spirit. Ember falling low. Arjit slides up to the high ground, has another remnant to get away. They'll turn their attention towards Febby as Febby gets smacked down by the Monkey King. Febby dead on the Elder Titan. They do lose Fear, J.Storm, but Ferez ready to jump forward, chasing down KP with the Rolling Thunder. KP has the Ghost Scepter Yules up to dodge the Rolling Thunder, but Moo's ready and waiting for him as he comes back down, as that'll be a dead Leshrac. Buyback comes out from...
Expensive one with those buybacks being expended. Uh-oh, Moon. Dusted up. Uh-oh, and here's Monkey King.
Yep. Ferez providing the vision. Moo should be able to provide the damage as Moon will fall. Moo godlike on his Monkey. Kicked up the Radiance on the Ember Spirit, but it's just so many games where it feels very underwhelming when you get it at this later time. 37 minutes in, BKBs are out. Already the cores are very beefy. You've got to sort of ask yourself, how much is this Radiance actually going to offer you at this stage? As for Ev, toys around the idea of Rolling Thunder, the Exorcism out onto the tower. They'll try and focus the Death Prophet, but J.Storm can just push him with Brawl on the front lines. This very hard target for Mineski to go in upon. They've got the control looking for Arjit, but Arjit able to get the BKB off. Fortification now being used by Mineski. Arjit steps forward. He does manage to get the root off onto the Monkey King move.
He's got an Aegis though, so he's not the best target to go on.
And has the Boundless Strike as well if he wants to use it to heal himself back up whilst the Chingu is active. They'll look for the meteor hammer to come down onto the Monkey King. They'll kill him off the watch. But now the Hex there, out, and Brawl backed up by the false promise from March. BKB popped as well by Brawl.
They've got to back off. Exorcism is down. Aegis is lost. They get a tier 3 tower. The chase is on. This is it for Mineski. Can they punish this?
They need to find something huge here, Mineski, if they want a chance of turning this one around. But the Wukong's command is down. KP used up for a little bit of time, but he'll come back down. Can he get himself away? Held in place by the root. The swashbuckle off the mark. Moo jumps forward with the BKB. 2 more slaps, and KP's dead and down. Arjit does get March in return. Buyback from KP. So they can find anything more. They've got the vision onto the Kligs. Fear with the telekinesis. Holds Moon in place. Drags him back, but the Echo Stomp is out. And they're holding him down, and now they can turn. They've killed him forever.
Arjit's doing a lot of damage.
Moo's dead on the Kligs. Can Mineski get more? They've got the control onto Moo. They surround the Monkey King. Moo, he's in trouble. He's dead. Mineski.
Arjit, 30 seconds or so. Even though he buys back, he can't really defend this one.
Oh,
they're going to get the least immediately around. Wow,
in
what a turnaround.
Where J.Storm...
They hung around too long. You know, that Earth Splitter, Febby with the high ground defense, that stun into Earth Splitter, he kills the Aegis, which is nice, and he also forces out the false promise. So once those big things have been used, you can chase and you can gun for more. You know, BKBs are going...
The Rolling Thunder, well, so they'll be able to get away. There's a lot of Mineski down here. That Forev's going to roll back, looking towards Febby. As he's going in on this, moves there with backup, as they will find Febby. Febby will fall. You can see Fear ready. He's got the gun ready.
A bit too far.
Just got the Shiva's Guard now completed as well on top of the Radiant. So he has the potential to stay alive, keep the fights going and drawn out. Already though, the jump's going to be in. They commit with the Hex. Can they do anything to get them off? KP's falling low. Can he get out of this? He'll go up in the air. Forest falling down, but the huge Wukong's command comes out from Moo. Pi Lai Dai run down by Brawl. Pi will fall. 3 dead on Mineski. They'll buy back on the Nature's Prophet. March gets run down from Arjit. All eyes on Arjit at the moment for Mineski, but he's been silenced. Siphon. Arjit is dead. He does not have buyback, as well as KP being down for 100 seconds. Moon gets Boundless Strike by Moo. All 3 cores dead without buyback. J.Storm have the Exorcism still going. They'll move to mid lane, take the racks, and almost certainly look for more, as they've got a huge window to work with now to close this game now.
Yeah, Monkey King having that level 25 talent, that extra big command ring, and more importantly, the hero that helped Mineski win the last fight, Leshrac, by running in and dying, he won them that last fight with his buyback, but this time around, no buyback. He still has to run in and start the fight. He has to soak up the attention so Clinks gets ignored and Ember can kind of just do his thing just on the edge of the fight, cleaning up all these low health heroes, waiting out the BKBs. But with KP not having buyback, suddenly you can't actually win this team fight in. Mineski eating up the Death Prophet as well with that save.
As there we have the first exorcism out. Mineski, they've got to make a move soon, as it will very much be their last one.
And they were only showing Death Prophet, really. Everyone else just playing really far back.
That's the first tier 4 will fall. J.Storm moving in for more to get the Hex out. Force will bring KP back to safety. Outside though, they're looking for Moon. They do get the sleep out onto the Death Prophet, will be removed. Exorcism still going. They'll go in with the swashbuckle onto KP. As the Edict pulsed over as well, trying to deal with these mega creeps. J.Storm are forced back.
That's the Clink's ultimate down though. And Death Prophet has a secondary ultimate here if they want to commit for this push.
As there we have the telekinesis, the balance strike onto the three of them there to refresh the shard. Second ghost are ready to come out. Mineski pushed back to the fountain. The new turn, they got the Sprout controlling Brow for now. Moose still has that Aegis ready to go if he wants to commit. E-Blade keeping the Death Prophet safe. Wukong's command is down, surrounding the Ancient. The tier 4 falls. Mineski, can they get into the Wukongs to try and fight J.Storm off? That's the question, but the Ancient down to half health. They will be able to burst down the Oracle on the back lines. They have got a fortification to work with the Hex. The boundless strike down onto Moon. Moon being forced back, has got the invis to try and back up to the fountain, but Farev comes in with a swashbuckle shield crash. 2 dead on Mineski. The Ancient being focused down by J.Storm. GG is called, and J.Storm will take the series 2-0. They'll be the ones to move on today here at the Dream League Major, and the end.